What is going on, everybody? In today's video I'm doing a pros and cons for Sanctuary. And yeah guys, in the last pros and cons video I actually asked you guys which settlement you would like to see next, and all I seen down the comment feed was saying Sanctuary, Sanctuary, Sanctuary. So I was like, why not? We're gonna go into Sanctuary. It's the first settlement you get in the game, and we're gonna go ahead and hop right into it. Alright, so for pro number 1, I'm pretty sure Sanctuary is the second largest settlement in all of Fallout 4, which means you have ample room to build with. Alright, so for number 2, Sanctuary actually has fixer-upper houses already available to you as soon as you get the settlement. So basically all the pre-war houses that you've seen there that are already destroyed and everything, they can be technically called quote-unquote fixer-upper houses, and you can use those as your main home until you actually feel like building something. Alright, for number 3, Sanctuary sits right next to a river, which can be used to gather purified water. Alright, so for number 4, Sanctuary actually has a lot of room for farming. It has some great spots too. Right behind the main house where the workshop is, there's actually a little bit of a farm patch going on over there, and you can plant your produce over there, or you can expand beyond that point just because of how flat the ground around Sanctuary really is. Alright, so for number 5, Trash Can Carla seems to visit Sanctuary very often, so that means you pretty much have constant access to a caravan trader. Alright, so for number 6, Sanctuary is fairly easy to fortify just because of the flat landscape that just pretty much goes all the way around the settlement. Again, this place is not the most mountainous or hilliest or whatever you want to say settlement. It's actually really easy to fortify just because pretty much the entire settlement's on flat ground. And for number 7, Sanctuary actually has a lot of scrap that's already there. As soon as you leave the vault, you can pretty much start settlement building right away just because of how much scrap is laying around in Sanctuary. There's a ton of trees, ton of concrete, tons of just everything to scrap. So if you really just want to get right into settlement building right off the bat, this is the place to go. Alright, so for number 8, starting out in Fallout 4 can be a little bit of a pain sometimes if you don't have all the necessary crafting stations. Well, that's what's so good about Sanctuary. Whenever you're starting out, right out of the vault, you can go right into Sanctuary, and behind one of the houses there's a chemistry station, in front of one of the houses there's a cooking station, and at the main house there is a power armor station, a weapons workbench, and an armor workbench all there. So that's pretty much all you need to start out in Fallout 4, and it's all there in Sanctuary, so yeah. So let's go ahead and hop right into the cons.
Just when you think you're safe, you're not. That's how they always get you.
Something agitated.
Alright, so for the first con, I have 2 words for you, and a lot of you are probably going to laugh and make some witty comments down below, but I'm just going to say these 2 words. Marcy Long. So basically, on the Reddit, everywhere you go, everybody hates Marcy Long because all she is an ungrateful, just words that you cannot say in certain videos because certain people will not like that. But anyway, she is a really rude just person. Nobody likes her. She's very snooty and just annoying. There has been mods to kill this woman. There has been console commands used to massacre her, to spread her body parts out on each on each side of the Commonwealth. Just the things that people have done to this woman on the Reddit I've seen is ridiculous, and nobody likes Marcy Long. So yeah, she is definitely the first con and pretty much one of the only cons for Sanctuary. And for number 2, Mama Murphy can be a bit of a nuisance at sometimes just because she sits there in her chair that she so desperately begged you to build and just gets high off her butt on jet and everything. So I mean, she's literally just sitting there getting high while everybody else works their butts off. And yeah, she just sits there and gets just stoned. And for the last con, it's not really something that has to really do with the settlement. It's more something a little bit on the outskirts, but you'll see what I mean in a second here. But for number 3, just over the bridge going out towards Red Rocket Truck Stop, there is actually a dead body and a mongrel dead body sitting right over the bridge, and it's really annoying because they never despawn. And yeah, basically I guess that's kind of the way that the game first says, alright, here's your first little bit of gear, but it'd be like, alright, now I've got this gear, can you please despawn these bodies, Bethesda, because we all know the horrors of having bodies that do not despawn. Alright, so this doesn't classify as a pro or a con really. You can kind of put it wherever you want, but behind one of the houses in Sanctuary there's actually a root cellar. So it's a little cool cellar that's kind of below one of the houses that has some little goodies in there. Not really anything too special, but it's just really cool that they added this in to Sanctuary, and a lot of people on the Reddit were really fired that they didn't see this on their first couple of playthroughs or first playthrough or whatever, or just generally walking around Sanctuary, because it's out in plain sight. You can easily see it once you're actually looking for it, but whenever you're not looking for it, it's like Really? I missed that? Oh my god, I can't believe it. But anyway, yeah, it's just a cool little cellar that's up under one of the houses. But yeah, guys. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. So if you do enjoy this video, drop a like down below. Tell me what settlement you would like to see next in this pros and cons series. And I will definitely catch you guys in the next one. And peace out, everybody.